I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We have some clarification out of the Bill and Ted creator, Ed Solomon himself, about the whole why the kids are daughters all of a sudden when we all assumed they were sons. Well, I actually did some investigating and I made a video on this. Oh gosh, when was this? In June 8th, just a while back. They never completely specified. They said this is little Bill, this is little Ted. If you go into the footage here where you see the babies, it's little Bill, little Ted. They didn't specify. They're played by girls. And not only that, like, it doesn't really matter because I trust where they're going with this. I got some theories. I don't want to like spoil anything if my theories are right, because the last time I had a theory, it was right. And I was asking, is Kid Cudi playing Jimi Hendrix? And yeah, he's been filmed in the full Hendrix garb. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about why they now have daughters in Faith's music. Now, I was in this Twitter thread that this whole news article came from, with Ed Solomon actually responding to viewers. So let's take a look. Bill and Ted Face the Music will feature our heroes with some help of their daughters. This isn't new. It's been officially confirmed for months now. Brigitte Lundy-Paine and Samara Weaving has been cast as the aforementioned daughters, with Lundy-Paine playing Ted's daughter, Billy Logan, and Weaving playing Bill's daughter, Thea Preston. However, many have assumed Bill and Ted had sons at the end of Bogus Journey. Thankfully, co-writer and creator Ed Solomon has cleared that up for us. Ed Solomon was basically called out on social media for changing the sexes of Bill and Ted's daughters in Face the Music. The fan called the change of case a case of forced diversity. Wow, I can't say that. And said that the idea is box office poison. Solomon decided to respond at length to the social media comment as to why Bill and Ted have daughters. He had this to say. Now, I will say, I have always been okay with this, because they can travel through time. What type of stuff might change when you're traveling through time? See, I'm thinking big picture. I'm thinking they went to heaven and hell, and then maybe they'll go multidimensional. We don't know. Maybe they're going to do some different time loops and different... This is the magic of science fiction that involves time travel when it's done, in my opinion, in an entertaining way. You can make sense of this. So it's too early to really get our panties in a bunch over this. All right, so this is Ed Solomon writing or saying this on social media, on Twitter. I was in this thread. Let me deal with this directly. This has nothing to do with Hollywood. And he's talking about the whole identity politics garbage that's in Hollywood today. I will point out that my theory is that this is probably the script from 2011, which is also I've detailed in that video. So go check. I'll link that video in the description. This is a creative choice based on many things, not the least of which is that we did young Bill and Ted as boys. They were called Bill and Ted, so to do so again would be boring and derivative. Despite its flaws, many were script problems. One of the things I'm proudest of with Bogus Journey, we should have kept the original title, Bill and Ted Go to Hell. I was calling it that until it came out. Was that it was most decidedly not a rehash. I actually, I prefer Bogus Journey to the original. Don't kill me. And I did. I was hyped up for it for what, a year beforehand, when it's like, oh, Bill and Ted Go to Hell, and it's gonna have Megadeth on the soundtrack, and it's gonna, yeah, I was excited. I was. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey should have gone under its original title. Ed Solomon is right about that. He's also right about the sequel not being a rehash, commenting that they have done something special for Bill and Ted 3. Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves aren't going to sign on to a sequel with a lame script, and Solomon and Chris Matheson aren't going to deliver garbage, Solomon explains. This one, like it or not, is not a rehash either, of itself or anything else. Plus, the world has seen enough boy buddy movies. Bill and Ted, then Wayne's World, then Beavis and Butthead, Dumb and Dumber, etc. We're all adults now. Bill and Ted are adults. We can deal with it, so can you. That's what I said. And that's what I said. I even said to Zardoz, who's a follower, and I'm okay with this as somebody who is so anti-garbage in Hollywood. The fact that we've got Keanu Reeves involved in this as a passion project, right? He's the hugest thing in the world. They want him for Marvel as the Eternals or Adam Warlock or anything else they want him for. They are trying to get him. Everybody is trying to get him. The fact that he's doing Bill and Ted 3 right now, what does that tell you? He's doing this out of passion because the script is right, the story is right. It's the right time for this type of thing. I'm going to trust that they're going to Cobra Kai this and it's going to be good until we see a trailer and it looks like garbage, because there's really nothing worrying me personally. And I'm a huge Bill and Ted. This is the girl who named her goldfish Bill, Ted, Joanna, and Elizabeth in like 4th or 5th grade. So take it from me. It's going to be fine. It will be most excellent. Bill and Ted 3 is something that fans have been waiting decades for, so it seems only logical that someone would try and tear it down before it even hits theaters, right? Right? Ed Solomon and Chris Matheson, along with other directors, writers, actors, etc., don't really have to offer up an explanation for their actions, but with social media being as big as it is, it sometimes helps. In the last bit of this thread, Solomon puts the case to bed. He has this to say: "We take this very seriously, and we made the decision for personal and creative reasons, and for what we thought was best for the movie, period. And we made it a long time ago." Long time ago. Keywords, this is another thing that leads me to believe they're working off the 2011 script. If it's a long time ago, right? How many years has this script been in the works? This has been kicking around for a long time. So that's my theory that's me reading between the lines, and that's why you're here. But at the end of the day, it's just a comedy, written from the heart, but designed to entertain. That's it. If you really wanted to treat it like some Talmudic text over which you need to pore for hints as to its actual intent, the original Little Bill and Little Ted were played by Candace and Lauren Mead. At this point, we can consider the case closed. Yeah. And I think I pointed that out, or I missed it. We might have talked about it on Midnight's Edge after the fact, because I don't believe I could find them on IMDb. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. It's been so long since I was defending this. Ed Solomon has closed the case on Bill and Ted Face the Music and The Daughter's Choice. There will probably still be people complaining about the choice. In the end, it was up to Solomon and Matheson, since they created the characters and know what's best for them. See, and now this is the difference between like Rian Johnson coming in. This is their baby. This is like when George Lucas decided to show us the young story of Anakin Skywalker. We're gonna have faith, but keep in mind, Ed Solomon's done a lot of different stuff over the years too. So these aren't people who necessarily need this. Right? This is a passion project. They want to do this for us, for the fans. And there's all kinds of news. There's images out there. We've got the villain cast. We've got the new wives cast. And yeah, the girls, they're different every time. We have Erin Hayes and Jamin Mays, they rhyme, as Joanna and Elizabeth now. And the princesses change every time. It's little things like that I'm fine with, So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I don't think this is just going to be something to pander to the current trends in Hollywood. I believe the script is probably something very similar to what Alex Winter had tweeted out about, in 2011 when they finally finished one. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42, and I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye!